Hello.
Passed Security Plus. That's what I've been working on.
Yay.
Been working on this whole time.
What was your score?
775. And the passing score is 750 or 755, I think.
Awesome.
It took me about a month. I took Professor Messer. I watched that double speed, that whole thing. Not necessarily paying the best of attention. I was doing some Blender stuff and just other random things during that. I didn't stop to go to the bathroom or eat. I mean, I did do those things, but I just had it in my Bluetooth headphones. So I went through that pretty fast. And then I did all the practice questions for CertMaster Plus Learn or whatever. It comes with WGU. It's hard to find, but you'll find it in the email. And if you can't find it in the email that your course instructor gives to you, you can ask them for it. And so I went through all those. I did all the little practice tests, and I did the final simulated exams. And generally speaking, when I wouldn't pass those exams, I wouldn't pass the actual test. The highest score I ever got was 72. I got that twice, and I still passed this exam. So
you got 72 on the practice test, but
which would be failing.
But you did better than that on the real test.
Yes, that's partially due to the PBQs, or performance-based questions. The thing where you have to fill out a whole bunch of stuff, and it's kind of like this fake scenario instead of just one question, like configure all the little things right. And that was a lot easier on the real test. It was a lot more common sense, a lot more, it's easy for me to remember the attacks and the solutions for the attacks, but harder for me to remember all the details of this arbitrary stuff I've never actually dealt with. Mike Myers on Udemy, which is free. I listened to that double speed, listened to that whole thing, took the practice questions on that. That's basically all I did to study for the thing.
Congratulations. So I still haven't taken the test yet. I'm still studying. Try to put in a whole day of studying, but my brain kind of goes wonky if I try to do 2 days in a row. And then I've been taking some breaks doing different sort of work things. And WGU has to get the transcripts before June 1st for me to get accepted into the Masters in Cybersecurity as my prerequisite. So it's coming down on the wire. This is Memorial Day weekend, so I got to get it done real soon.
Yeah, and one thing I'd like to add is about those practice questions. They complain about how those questions are written horribly. The practice questions are, and I had an example once where every time I would answer it, it would be there'd be two different questions, and they would switch between which one is the right answer. I took screenshots of what they said the right answer was, so I had to say the one thing that was the right answer, and then the next question I had to pick the different answer that they claimed was the right answer, and I had to do it in the right order. And so it was literally toggling in between which one was the right answer. But there was other things.
I've seen that a little bit too.
You encountered a question.
Yeah, what security coding practice causes a thing that was a bad thing? There was a bad thing that happened, and it said what caused that, and then the answer was not doing something. Which it's just the English didn't make any sense. It's not good coding practice. You wouldn't call that good coding practice to do a bad thing by not doing something you were supposed to do. That's not good. And the question was the question wasn't what is an example of not a good coding practice. The question was what is a good coding practice to produce those negative results, and it was a negative answer. Yeah. The math of the question made sense, but the English of it was stupid.
It was all jacked up.
It was stupid.
The test is a lot more straightforward.
Hopefully I'll confirm that shortly, whether that's true or not. Hopefully by the next video, but who knows.
Yeah. Thank you for watching, and don't get eaten.